Good morning everybody. Today we will be seeing quadratic equations. So what is a linear equation? First you are supposed to know, and next you are supposed to know what is quadratic equation. So now let us start with the basic fundamentals. Okay. So if you have an equation of ax plus b, equation means something is equal to 0. This can be called as a quadratic equation, and its value is x equal to ax equal to, if you send b to other side, ax is minus b, and you will get x equal to minus b by a. Okay. Now here the highest power of x that you have here is 1. So that is why you have got only one value of x. This is called a linear equation. Okay, right? Now if you take a quadratic equation will usually in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is the equation of quadratic equation. Now to this quadratic equation, okay, if we try to find out the roots, okay, the direct formula is, root means which will satisfy this equation. Okay, so if alpha is a root, for example, okay, then if you substitute alpha, a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0, and if beta is a root, a beta square plus b into beta plus c equal to 0. Here alpha and beta are roots. Okay, alpha and beta are roots. Okay, so here because the highest power is 2, there will be 2 roots. Okay, now here, okay, sum of roots is given by, okay, sum of roots is given by alpha plus beta, which is actually minus b by a, and your product of roots is given by, okay, alpha beta, that is equal to c by a, and the roots, okay, x, okay, the roots are x equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, so these are the roots. So in this, okay, x equal to alpha is minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a is one root, and beta is equal to x equal to minus b minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a is other root. Okay, so these are the two roots of this equation. Okay, if you have a linear equation there will be one root, and if you have quadratic equation there will be two roots. Okay, so this is how you get the roots. In this sum of roots is there and product of roots is there. Okay, now let us try to solve some basic equations. Okay, so first I want you to copy this, then we will continue. Okay, now let us try to solve some questions. Let us say you have x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Now if you look at this properly or carefully, okay, when you have ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, the roots are x equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2 into a. Okay, now here your a value is 1, b value is minus 5, c value is 6. So what are the values of x if you try to solve this equation? Means x equal to minus b, that is minus of minus 5, plus or minus under root of b square, that is minus 5 whole square, minus 4ac, that is 4 into 1 into 6, whole divided by 2a, that is 2 into 1. So that give you x equal to 5 plus or minus under root 5 square is 25 minus 4 6 are 24 by 2. So that give you 5 plus or minus under root 1 by 2. Simplifying further, you will get x equal to 5 plus 1 by 2 or x equal to 5 minus 1 by 2. So x equal to 6 by 2, that is equal to 3, and x equal to 5 minus 1 4 by 2, that is equal to 2. Okay, So this is how you solve the quadratic equation using this basic fundamental formula of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, you will compare the coefficients of x square, x and c. So because this is a quadratic equation, there are two roots and you got the two roots. Okay, right? Next, now let us try to solve one more question. Let us say it is 2x square minus 3x, okay, minus 1 is equal to 0 is the next equation. Now how you will solve this equation is, okay, you can assume a equal to 2, b equal to minus 3, c equal to minus 1. So according to my formula, x equal to minus b, that is minus of minus 3, plus or minus under root b square, that is minus 3 whole square, minus 4 into a is 2, c is minus 1 whole divided by 2a, that is 2 into 2. That will give you 3 plus or minus under root 3 square is 9, 9 minus of minus 8, so obviously it is plus 8 whole divided by 4. So that will give you x equal to 3 plus or minus root 17 by 4. So your final answer is x equal to, it is 3 plus root 17 by 4 or x equal to 3 minus under root 17 by 4. These are the roots. Okay, is everything okay? Now next is using the method of factorization. Now what is this factorization method? I will tell you. For example, let us say you have, okay, you must have studied this factorization method in lower classes without applying the formula. Applying the formula is best for BPC people. So let us say the question is like this: x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, so now here your a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5, c equal to 6. You will solve this. Okay, so you will apply and you will do the simplification, so that will give you x equal to 3 and x equal to 2. But I will solve this question in a different method. Okay, how I will solve it, I will show you. Okay, so now how I will do this, observe carefully. Now x square, okay, first in this method what you are supposed to do is give the possible factors of 6. In fact, you have to take 6 into 1. 6 into 1 is 6. Okay, that means you are considering a into c. Okay, indirectly you are considering a into c. Okay, so first a into 6, 6 into 1 is 6. So to this 6, the possible factors, okay, if these are the roots, because product of roots is what? Product of roots is c by a. Okay, product of roots, sum of roots is minus b by a, and product of roots is c by a. So sorry, you have to consider not sum, product of roots c by a. So it is 6 by 1, that is equal to 6. Now to this 6, the possible roots are 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. Then 6 into 1 or 3 into 2, 3 and 2 are both are same. Okay, now here if you observe carefully, in this equation sum of roots is, okay, minus b by a, that is minus 5, minus of minus 5 by 1, 5. Okay, that means alpha plus beta is 5. Product of roots is c by a. Okay, product of roots is c by a, that is equal to 6 by 1. So that means you are, okay, alpha into beta is 6. So alpha into beta is 6, alpha plus beta is 5. Now if you look at this, okay, the factors of 6 are 6 into 1. Okay, so the numbers that satisfy these two equations are alpha comma beta is equal to either 2 or 3. If one is 2 and other value is 3. So the roots of this equation are, okay, so the roots are, okay, 2 and 3. Okay, any doubts? So I'll once again explain once again. So my point is, okay, my point is, if you observe carefully, so here this is 1, okay, x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So in this sum of roots is minus b by a, so that is minus of minus 5 by 1. So alpha plus beta is 5, product of roots is c by a, that is equal to 6 by 1. So 6 by 1, so alpha into beta is 6. So now if you consider the factors of 6, okay, so the factors are 2 and 3 and 1 and 6. So what you obviously can do is you can rearrange this, okay, you can rearrange, and the numbers that satisfy equation are 2 and 3. So if you have a doubt, you substitute 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6, you will get the answer to be 0. Substitute 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6, you will get the answer to be 0, because 9 minus 15 is minus 6 plus 6. Here 10 plus 6 is 10, 10 minus 10 is 0. So these are the roots. Okay, now, okay, in this question, okay, what I am going to do is, okay, so I can rearrange. So if I have x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0, okay, so the way you can factorize this is, you can rearrange the terms. This x square, this can be written as minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 equal to 0. Okay, how I got the idea of 3 and 2 is, okay, 3 plus 2 should land me in 5, okay, and 3 into 2 is product of roots, that is 6. So I have to split my 6 and I have to split my 5 such that sum of terms will come in the middle and product of roots will come in the end here. So now if you take x common, that will give you x times x minus 3 minus 2 times x minus 3 is equal to 0. So that will give you x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. So that means your x is equal to 2 or x equal to 3. These are your roots. Okay, right? Any doubts you can ask me. Okay, right? So these are the fundamental ways in which you can solve. Now let us try to solve simple questions. Okay, so now let us say I have given you the roots are some a and b, then your equation is x square minus sum of roots into x, okay, plus product of roots is equal to 0. So this is your basic equation for quadratic equation. So that means you will have x square minus a plus b into x plus ab equal to 0. Now if you are not convinced, let us try to rearrange the equations. This will become x square minus ax minus bx plus ab equal to 0. Okay, so if I take common, this will become x minus a. If I take b common here, that will give you x minus a equal to 0. So that will give you x minus a into x minus b is equal to 0. So that means x equal to a or x equal to b. So which means these are the roots. If you simplify, you will get this equation. Okay, right? So if a and b are the roots, then this is your equation. X square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots into x is your equation. Okay, right? Next, now let us say in the next question, okay, let us say I am giving you x square minus 8x plus 7 is equal to 0 is your equation. Now you are supposed to solve this equation. As I have told you, okay, so in one method what you can do is, okay, you can rearrange the terms. 8 can be written as 7 plus 1, 8, and 7 into 1. So x square minus 7x minus x plus 7 is equal to 0. So if you take x common, x minus 7 minus 1 times x minus 7 is equal to 0. So that will give you x minus 1 into x minus 7 is equal to 0. So x equal to 1 or x is equal to 7. These are your roots. Okay, so if you try to form the equation x square minus sum of roots 7 plus 1, 8 into x plus product of roots 7 into 1 is equal to 0. This is how you check. Or else substitute this back into this equation. If they are satisfying, then your answer is correct. Now in the second method what you can do is, okay, I don't want all this headache, I'll just solve it directly means what you can do is you can use your formula. So your A is 1, B is minus 8, C is 7. So applying x equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So your x is minus b, that is minus of minus 8, plus or minus under root b square, that is 8 square 64, minus 4ac, 4 into 1 into c is 7, whole divided by 2a, that is 1. So that will give you minus of minus 8 plus 8 under root 64 minus 7 4s are 28 by 2, that will give you 8 plus or minus 6 by 2, that is equal to one root is 8 plus 6 by 2 and other root is 8 minus 6 by 2. So 14 by 2 is 7, the r 2 by 2 is equal to 1. So these are your roots. So this is applying formula. Okay, applying the formula of minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So in this way, whenever you see a quadratic equation, okay, you are supposed to able to simplify and solve the equations. Okay, right? Okay, now so from this I will conclude everything. Okay, so the conclusion statements, if you look at the first slide, okay, in linear equation ax plus b equal to 0, if I write, that is a linear equation. So for linear equation there will be one root, so that root you can directly get it by solving the equation. So in this case, okay, if you observe carefully, if I write ax plus b equal to 0, that is a linear equation. So sending b to the other side, whatever is plus on left, when it goes to the right, that will become minus. So you will get ax equal to minus b and x is minus b by a. Okay, right? Next is, okay, if you have x equal to minus b by a like this, okay, now this is your root. Next, if you take a quadratic equation, the equation power value is 2. Okay, so ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, if I write, if alpha and beta are roots, okay, roots of this equation, then alpha and beta must satisfy the equation. So you will get a alpha square plus b alpha plus c equal to 0 and a beta square plus b times beta plus c equal to 0. Here sum of roots is minus b by a and product of roots is c by a. Okay, so and the solution to this quadratic equation is given in this yellow line. So that is minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, right? Any doubts you can ask me. Okay, next, in the next slide what I have discussed is I have taken an example. Okay, so I have tried directly applying the formula here, and even in this example I have tried directly applying formula. Okay, and next method is method of factorization. So in this method of factorization what we have done is, okay, we have split this 6 can be written as 3 and 2, this 5 can be written as 2, sum of 3 and 2. Sum of 3 and 2 is 5, product of 3 and 2 is 6. So what I have done is I have rearranged the terms. So that will give you x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. So rearranging the terms, that will come x times x minus 3 minus 2 times x minus 3. So that will give you x minus 2 into x minus 3 equal to 6. So that is x equal to 2 and x equal to 3. Okay, right? So these are your basic equations, and if you have the roots directly, how you write the equation is x square minus sum of roots x into x plus product of roots equal to 0 for quadratic equation. And here in this slide I have taken one more example and factorized it. Okay, so that's all in quadratic equation. So you have to practice more number of questions.